Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He wears the black with gold. He weighed in officially at 160 pounds. Professional record, 4 wins against 2 defeats. He has 1 win coming by way of knockout. From New Orleans, Louisiana, and now living and fighting out of Killeen, Texas, ladies and gentlemen, Jazz Fipps. Fipps. And his opponent across the ring fighting out of the red corner. He wears blue with gold trim. He weighed in at a ready 163 pounds. His professional record, a perfect one. 3 fights, 3 victories, all 3 coming by way of knockout. From Brooklyn, New York, ladies and gentlemen, Eugene, the Ukrainian Lion, Hитров. Hитров.
Both trunks are good. We went over the instructions earlier. Touch gloves. Touch gloves. Good luck to you. Back to your corners.
All right, Eugene Hитров, Jazz Fipps.
And Brian, we talk a lot about this series showing, featuring good young fighters. You don't get much better amateur pedigree than Hитров. 2011 world champion as an amateur, and 2012 Olympian for his native Ukraine. And he is an aggressive fighter. That much I promise you. I've seen all 3 of his fights to date. He walks in and he's looking to do damage with both hands. Heavy-handed guy.
Hитров, of course, in those metallic blue trunks, the gold trim. Fipps in the black trunks, gold trim.
If people speak what they want about the amateur game, the World Championships is the hardest thing to win. Even above the Olympics, the hardest thing to win.
It was a disappointing Olympics in London in 2012 for Hитров because he lost to Anthony Ogogo, a very, very top-level British amateur. But he was favored. He was the world champ. And his Olympic dream ended quickly.
Well, something similar to happened to one of our world champions in 2008. Boo Boo lost his first fight in the Olympics.
Demetrius Andrade.
And he was the current world champion.
There was a good 1-2 by Fipps. Tagged Hитров, stepped right out.
The size of this ring a key in this fight because Hitrov's a pressure fighter and Fipps has nowhere to go. It's about a 16-foot ring.
There's a good right. Hитров is kind of stalking Fipps down.
Yeah, a much bigger ring and a much more relaxed boxer. Hитров will have some trouble with. They'll be able to pick him apart as he walk in. Because he's not that quick on his feet, but he's very aggressive.
We can see Fipps is, so far in this first round, has tried to hit Hитров with the 1-2, side step out. And Hитров is trying to cut that ring off on Fipps. There's a right hand, overhand right, follows it up with a left hand.
Yeah, see, Fipps is trying to get distance and room by using his legs. Use a jab, throw some hard shots in there. That's how you get the distance with an aggressive guy.
His problem is every time he takes...
There's a left hand that drops him.
Say that again, Steve?
Every time he takes 2 steps back, he's against the ropes, and that's where he fell.
He's right back up. Here we go. Let's see if Fipps can hold on here in round 1. He has definitely hurt. The legs are gone, it seems, of Fipps.
Fipps with a record of 4-2 coming in. He has been stopped once.
Body shots by Hитров. Another right hand. There's another body shot. And that's the round.
And Hитров with a little smile as he comes back to the corner, as if to say to everybody, I did pretty good.
Yeah. We take another look.
He's a heavy-handed guy and super aggressive. And the key to this kid's career is going to be how much Well, the crowd reacting to the fact that one of the round card girls took a stumble, and given the heels she's wearing, that's no upset.
Non-stop action is what we guarantee here at Broadway Boxing, and you never know what's going to happen.
The question is, does the 3 knockdown rule apply to the round card girls? Because that's one. That's one.
Oh, well played.
I gotta check the rules here.
Well played.
That's just mean.
Here we go, round 2. Jazz Fipps went down in the first round. And Hитров again trying to corner the ring and find the target.
Yeah, Jazz is trying to use the ring. He's in a corner every second because he takes 2 steps and there's nowhere else to go. 16-foot ring, the smallest you can have, according to the rules.
That's why I said he needs to get distance and separation with his hands. Stiff punches. That's the only way you're going to stop an aggressive guy.
Well, he's turning southpaw. He's trying different things, but no matter what he tries, Hitrov's in his face. Hitrov with over 500 amateur fights.
Wow.
That's the most I've ever heard for anybody.
That's almost impossible to have. But
Oh, good 1-2 by Hitrov. He tags Fipps.
You're not buying Brian Adams 500 amateur fights?
no, it's possible. That's just a lot of fights. You had to start at a very young age.
Hitrov's dad took him to the gym because Hitrov was a bully in school. And his dad wanted to humble him a little bit. I don't think he's been humbled very much.
Yeah, Hitrov is now the one doing the humbling.
I don't know what school he went to. He's a bully the whole school.
Here's another right hand by Hitrov.
From what I've seen so far, and after watching him on tape, it's not like Hitrov's a huge puncher, but he's in your face all the time, and he's heavy-handed, and he throws a lot of shots. So he's going to wear people down.
Stop. There's a left hand that hurt Fipps, and Harvey Doc's going to stop it.
I mean, I don't think Fipps would have won, but
He didn't give up too much of a fight.
but I wouldn't have stopped it. But again, I'm not a referee, but I wouldn't have stopped it.
Well, it brings up the question, when a ref has a situation like this, if he feels that the guy who is losing has no chance to win, does he pull the trigger a little faster? That's a debatable issue, because that's what Harvey Doc did there.
Well, there was no argument from Jazz Fipps. I mean, he even tapped Harvey Doc on the leg and gave him the, I had enough.
Exactly. I don't think he was having a very good time in there. And regarding Hitrov, as we see Gary Stark and Andre Rozier, his trainers from Starrett City Boxing Gym, you know, how far he'll go remains to be seen. A lot of it will depend on how good his chin is and how good his defense turns out to be, but he's certainly the type of guy you're going to want to see again. With that amateur pedigree and that style, he's going to be an exciting fighter to watch.
Sure
No,
is.
absolutely. Yes, absolutely.
Well, let's get the time of the official stoppage. Here's David Diamante.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Harvey Doc calls a halt to this contest. The official time of the stoppage, 2 minutes and 7 seconds of round number 2. Your winner by TKO and still undefeated, Eugene, the Ukrainian Lion, Hитров.
So still undefeated, Eugene Hитров. He gets the TKO over Jazz Fipps here in the second round after dropping him in the first. This one started interesting. Fipps giving it a couple of 1-2s moving, but then it was that left hook that dropped him in the first round. He got up from that, and then it was just non-stop Hитров after that as he stops him in the second round. We got more coming up. You're watching Broadway Boxing. We'll be right back.